These are going to be the 5-on-5 rules for Utah Tech Intramurals basketball for this semester. Whether you're doing men's or co-ed, this is the video you need to watch. As far as participation goes, you have to be a current Utah Tech student, staff member, or employee of any sort. Since this is an indoor sport, we do not allow spouses to play on your team unless they're also a Utah Tech student, faculty member, or staff member of any sort. As far as registration goes, you have to have your physical ID when you show up. If you don't have your physical ID, we won't let you play. The first day, if you have just a photo of it, it might work. But from there on out, we need the actual physical card. All games will be played on the second floor of the HPC or over in the Student Activity Center. Just keep checking IM Leagues for any and all updates. Help yourself out and help your team out. As far as ejections go, any form of physical combat, whether it's pushing, punching, kicking, whatever, it will not be allowed. We will remove you from the event immediately. Additionally, we have the F-bomb rule here at Utah Tech. We have let some things slide in the past. However, that word in particular will lead to an ejection for that game. If you have 3 ejections from using the word, you have to meet with the supervisor and assistant director of campus rec, Tracy Collins. Sportsmanship, we will grade every team at the end of every single game on their sportsmanship. If in order to play the playoffs, you need to have at least a 3.0 average on an A to F scale. If you want to keep playing during league play, you have to maintain at least a 2.0. For forfeits, the minimum amount of people you need to start a game is 4 people. If you don't have 4 people, we can't start. We'll let you usually wait up to about 10 minutes after the start of the game was supposed to happen to get that 4th or 5th person there. But if they don't show up within about 10 minutes, we're going to call the game, and it will be a forfeit on the team with fewer people. As far as rosters go, once you've registered for one team for a specific league, you cannot be a part of another team in that same league. So if you're in men's 5v5 and co-ed, that's A-okay. However, you can't be on 2 different men's teams or 2 different co-ed teams. So for co-ed games, it will be played with a minimum of 2 females and 3 males on the court. If you have more females than men on the court, that's totally fine. However, 1 female would be designated as a male while on the court for our scoring system. Each player will receive a penny jersey for each game. One rule that we do have with Utah Tech Intramurals, you are more than welcome to go and buy your own jerseys if you want to match with your entire team. We've had no issues with it in the past, just as long as it is somewhat appropriate. You're responsible for your own practice ball. You can go to the second level little checkout equipment desk. You can take a basketball from there to warm up with, but make sure you return that basketball due to our new rules that we have there with checking out equipment. If you do not return your equipment, you either have to go find a basketball to return, or you won't be able to check out another ball until you can meet the discrepancy on your account. For men's and co-ed games, we will be using a men's ball. As far as the game will go, it is 2 18-minute halves. It is a continuous running clock. Once you lead by 12 or more points, it will run throughout the second half. We only stop the clock within the last 2 minutes of the second half on dead balls. Each team will receive 2 timeouts per game, not per period, not per half, 2 per game. As far as shooting foul goes, you'll have 1 shot will be worth 2 or 3 points, depending on where the foul occurred. So instead of shooting 2 different shots or 3 different shots, you'll just get 1 shot. A technical foul will be shot 1 for 2, and the shooting team will receive the ball after the shot. In co-ed, girls' baskets are worth 3 and 4 points, and men's are worth 2 and 3. We also have true bonus implemented at 17 fouls. The person fouled will shoot 1-1. If you have a double bonus after 10 team fouls, the player fouled will receive 2 shots. If you don't know what 1-1 is, it's you can get up to 2 shots. If on your first shot you miss, that's it. If you make your first shot, then you get the ball back to try to make a second shot. Violations are about the exact same as regular basketball. One thing that we do want to preach is the James Harden step back. If you try to shoot anything like that where you stop, you're going to take a little 2 steps back to make your shot. It'll be a travel every time. We're going to call it. Don't try it. It's not. I don't know why it's cool. Just don't do it. Traveling, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, kicking, goaltending, all violations will be called. We do allow dunking in this league. Just no hanging on the rim. That is our biggest thing, is just don't hang on the rim and potentially bend the rims, because then we have to wait to get them repaired and it'll throw everything off. As far as miscellaneous regulations go, we will only do a jump ball at the beginning of the game and the first overtime period. All jump balls will be governed by the alternating possession. So a tie-up where you both grab onto the ball, you get a jump ball, it's just an alternating possession. Substitutions are normal. Any official, supervisor, or recreation staff member has the authority to eject anyone from the game, whether it is a player, coach, spectator, at any time, if their judgment is deemable through such actions as racial slander, any form of backtalk where it is offensive, or general actions that are discouraged here on campus. Just make sure you play clean, play safe, have some fun, and just show respect for everyone, and we'll have a great season.